Hey folks, Sock Phoenix playing all the Marios, BS Super Mario USA Power Challenge Episode 4. It's the fourth episode.
This is the fourth one.
It's the fourth time that we've seen this opening.
Yep. Wart surfing on a thing, and then Mario gets a statue of Mario, and Luigi's kind of happy about it.
Toad's ecstatic. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, Mario's not really sure what to think about it.
It's like, do I really look like that?
And the commander is just interested in keeping all of these royal dignitaries safe.
Yeah, he's clearly got he's coordinating his security team around the premises.
Meanwhile, somebody's thinking about Wart and Mauser, and I guess Birdo is jumping between the two thoughts.
That's right. One of the things from the audio that I found for the first episode, in like the intro narration, there was something or other about there being like multiple different subcons, because like multiple people's dreams, and so like they can jump between the dreams or something like that. I couldn't really gather the specifics of it, but I think that's like what this is supposed to be. That, like, they're jumping from one dream to the next. But I also think that, like, based on the backgrounds up there, like, each different world of the game is supposed to be a different person's dream or something. Anyway, episode 4, Wart's Trap. Watch out, Super Mario Brothers.
There's a crab.
And a castle in the sky.
Yep. Also, Green Birdo is determined and Red Birdo is shy?
Or maybe just, like, angry, or, like, flexing her arm to be ready to punch. I don't know.
It's a weird flex, but okay. Shy guys on ostriches.
Now, this one, there's something that happens early on that, I wound up needing to get in a second recording because by pure coincidence, I died immediately as it was about to show up. Because it's this stage. You remember this stage from my first playthrough of Mario Brothers 2.
No, but I remember this stage. Just in general.
Yeah, so, once our intro dialogue finishes up here, you know, all of this dialogue that we can't hear.
Everybody getting introduced for the first time.
Again, you know, each episode they've got to reintroduce things for anyone who may have missed the first broadcasts. Now, here, statues up there, which, at first I thought, oh, this is kind of mean, because if you grab the statue, it means you can't get the mushroom. But I later realized you could just jump back out and still get on top and go to the other path where the mushroom is. Anyway, they start with a giant Phanto. Imagine dealing with this while you're trying to platform across the waterfalls. But yeah, I think it was like, because I was going from subspace in and out there, like, at the exact moment when that would have shown up, it didn't. Oh, and I had forgotten to grab the statue that was over here before. So I just had to briefly step back for it.
Anyway, stage 2.
Stage 2! Did the night place, and there's pot with the potions.
And the crab?
Yep, that was Claw Grip. And Fry Guy's here as well.
Welcome back, Fry Guy.
See, as I discussed in one of the previous episodes, sometimes I would use a potion to get a mushroom and then, like, just reset the screen by going in and out of a pot. Which, I mean, in this it's easy because the potion's in a pot. But you need this potion to get the first statue of the stage, which is back at the starting area on this hill.
did grab some coins.
I don't know what that's about.
Birdo was interrupted by Birdo.
And then Luigi.
Yeah, sometimes Luigi.
Sometimes you're just walking along and then Luigi.
It's just one of those facts of life, really.
That statue's just right there in the open, at the bottom of this vine section.
Whoa. Here, right inside this quick man pit.
And there was an effect that I didn't quite see there because there weren't any enemies on screen, but they do the thing again, like we've seen a few times, where turn enemies into hearts. And we could be like, I'm gonna ride an ostrich. I'm gonna ride a Shy Guy riding an ostrich. No. My ride
turned into love instead.
Yeah, like the thing of turning enemies into hearts did not seem to work on the fish. So, not sure what that was about.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, because I have Luigi here, that's easy. And this is also a nice convenient place to go fight Wart, so I figured while I'm here and I have Luigi and can get up here easily, I'll just go fight Wart now.
This is the 5th or 6th time we fought Wart.
I mean, it's the 4th time that I have successfully fought Wart. There were... I died to Wart, like, 5 or 6 times in episode 2.
I mean... like, overall.
Oh, yeah, this is now the 5th time that I have fought Wart in the series.
Anyway, back to what we were doing. Crabs.
Yeah! And getting bombed. Getting bombs on my head.
Yeah, albatross.
And you're just kind of taking a bit to get the mushroom that's in there. Because this is a hard stage. And trying to get him to open the space there to continue through.
Inside a tree.
Got the statue down here, so you can't try to like take a shortcut through the gaps where the pots are. If you want the statue.
Nice jump.
You know, the number of times that you're forced to randomly change characters in the middle of this game really throws off, at least for me, it completely threw off my ability to judge jumps. Like, repeatedly. And now they give you the permanent super jump. Which I was so angry about when this happened, because, like, here I am trying to do now this claw grip fight, and you gotta land on the rocks that he throws, and, like, I had just gotten used to Toad's normal jump again, and now he's got a permanent super jump that I can't turn off. And, like, I got used to it after a little bit, but then it wore off, and then I died again, because they change how your jump works in the middle of fight. But yeah, that's all of like the actual completion stuff done. So just all of the weird effects.
Weird effects montage! Starting with...
If they're talking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talking. And then there's a giant bomb. Which kind of got stuck in the wall there. So, I didn't really have to care about it.
then Luigi's all like, Toad, and Toad is all like, here's the thing.
And you get ground pound again. And then it wears off.
The king is probably like, stop destroying my kingdom with your ground pounds.
King speed all. Toad's all.
Yeah, that sounds like Toad.
Yeah, there's like some lengthy character on screen of dialogue bits, and then they turn the enemies into bombs for some reason.
Well, it's either that or hearts, I guess.
Like, maybe the reason that Toad and the King were talking, maybe like Toad accidentally pressed the button that turns the people in the dream into bombs, and the King got angry about it. And the commander was there like, what are you doing, Toad? Get away from there.
That's the tactical nuclear weapon, and then they throw Toad into the fray. And, Claw Grip is like, that's funny. This is gonna be the rest of the episode, as we've been doing this for a long time.
And then Sniffits.
And then Sniffits. Everything is Sniffits.
Everything is Sniffits.
Everything is Sniffits.
Everything. Even the Sniffits are Sniffits.
Yep. Spiders? Sniffits.
And then they're done making things Sniffits.
But Mauser's not done yet. He's in the Birdo, and the other Birdo turn you into the princess. And Claw Grip is there with hot face, fry guy.
And then Bubbles.
Why?
Just Bubbles.
What did they do?
They hurt.
Oh. So they do.
And they have a weird hitbox. And they keep going even after you die.
Then at 4:30. Whoa, 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 whoa.
More Mega Radishes. This time the princess is on the field.
So she can't get angry and throw her turnips at them.
Oh yeah, they're turnips, not radishes. Why do I keep saying radishes?
I don't know. You've gone crazy.
Well, the Birdos do that dive bomb attack from the first episode again.
Got really wiggly legs.
Yep. And again, really weird tall hitboxes. Mario. And then, like, at 4:34, bubbles just start happening. There's no dialogue that's on screen for it, at least. Just bubbles start happening.
Sometimes bubbles happen.
One thing that I find kind of interesting with all of this... Okay, the commander is just load time randomly. But what's interesting, at no point in any of this is Wart actually in the dialogues. You know, it's all Wart's minions. The Birdos, the Mauser, Tri-Clyde, Fry Guy, Claw Grip. But no Wart. Wart is just hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Lengthy time slow. Watch those hoopers slowly climb their trees and then slowly descend. Watch their eyes bug out. More bubbles. Again, just completely unprompted. More bubbles.
Maybe there was something going on in the broadcast that was like Claw Grip shooting bubbles.
That's what I assume, because, like, Claw Grip doesn't have a direct attack like the other bosses have had.
Yeah.
So I assume that's what that's supposed to be, is Claw Grip shooting up bubbles, because he's a crab.
Crabs are
Crabs
water.
fire
and water.
bubbles. That's a thing in that I've seen in Japanese RPGs. And now we're
Pokemon
Luigi.
thing.
That was the king and the commander throw Luigi in.
It's probably because the commander looks like Luigi. That's all I can see when I look at the commander is it's just Luigi with spikier hair.
The Subcon commander is Dream Luigi.
Yeah.
And here's Mario swapped in with a star.
Lots of 3X.
Jeez, yeah, now I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna have to write this into my timeline canon that the Subcon commander is actually Dream Luigi. It's the cool person Luigi dreams he would be.
Is that kind of like the opposite of Wario?
No, maybe.
Because if Wario is the fear that Mario has, then this is the hope that Luigi has?
I don't know. This requires further consideration. What if the Subcon commander is actually Waluigi?
Oh shit. Giant mushroom.
This time it's Mario throwing them so they're red instead of green.
And now Mario's back.
Yeah, they several times swap between Mario and Luigi, and then each time they swap, you get the star.
Well, we're starting to run out of broadcast time. That's right, King. It's time to do the... What were they talking about? I don't know.
Tutto sta arrivando.
We've been recording these for too long. We've just devolved into...
Here's another giant heart.
Love conquers all.
And this time they give you 2 giant hearts near the end.
Ah.
So now you
It's a
know.
much harder level.
It's the end. They gotta give you something special for the very end, I guess. And then it's the end. This is the end. Hey, hooray for gambling!
I concur.
Gambling is extra legal in my kingdom. It is mandatory, in fact.
You must gamble before you can move on to the next stage.
It's correct. If you do not gamble, I will arrest you.
gambling for several minutes.
Yep. And eventually I decided to stop. And just let it go. 'Cause you don't have to press the button.
Well, you beat up Birdo, and there's a bunch of... What the
Birdos,
hell are those?
those are the subcons.
Okay.
Do you not remember them from the ending to Super Mario Bros. 2?
No.
When they carried Wart off?
No.
Those are the native subcons.
Okay, so why is Birdo thinking about this?
Because Birdo's all like... Birdo has just been beat up and is sad that now the kingdom is safe and they can't terrorize it anymore. Maybe Birdo has just been banished from Subcon. I mean, Wart has clearly just been banished again from Subcon because Wario can't go back anymore.
Right. Wart never makes another canon appearance.
And, you know, Wario has lost his opportunity to steal the statues and he's back in the real world and now he's got no gold and no demon because he expended his demon's power to come here.
Right.
So it's just a bad situation, really.
For Wario.
For Wario, yes.
I've got the feeling things will turn around for him very soon.
I'm sure they will. I don't actually know when Wario shows up next. Probably the next Wario Land?
Well, let's check the chart.
Yeah, let's pull that up real quick.
Let's see here. He's not in Mario Kart, right?
He is in Mario Kart, I think, actually.
Oh, so that's when he'll be up next.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Unless
see...
he's in Picross 2.
Right, yeah! Wario's in Picross 2. That'll actually be his next canon appearance.
Yeah, so he's coming up real soon.
Yeah, and I don't know what his appearance in Picross 2 is like. So, we'll find that out together.
Oh. Is he going to mess around with archaeology once more?
Probably. I mean, if it's anything like his appearance in Mario Super Picross, he's just gonna be there being like, hey, what is Mario doing with all of these puzzles? I can do puzzles better!
In this scenario, Wario is played by Strong Bad.
I guess that's what my Wario voice sounds like. My Wario voice is Strong Bad, apparently.
Hey, Waluigi! Why don't you come over here and help me with these puzzles? We're gonna cheat! Then I gotta check my email!
This is what we've been reduced to after 4 episodes of this.
Yeah.
Well, that's that's it for BS Super Mario USA Power Challenge.
What a pile of broadcast satellite.
Tomorrow we're going to have an actual new video game that's new and not a version of an old video game that we've already played.
It's going to be something completely new and utterly fantastic.
So you stay tuned, folks, on the internet for tomorrow.
We're going to another dimension. A third dimension.
I mean, we've had a third dimension, sort of, before.
What?
But
Well, I mean, had like an extra. I mean, like actual. It's Mario 64.
thank you for playing. The end.
That's just the first screenshot
Yes.
again.
Yes, it is.
Why did they take a picture of this?
I don't know. They just took it and made it sepia and painted it to a wall. I don't know.
Well, bye everyone.
Bye.